How's it going, everybody? I am Donut. As always, this is a Black Lives Matter, All Cops Are Bastards, and a trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, fucking kill yourself. We are reading, what is this? Monster of the White World. This is a one-shot by Gona Guy. This came out, I have no idea, let me check. No idea, I can't find fucking anything on this one. I can't find a fucking thing about this. So, no idea when this came out. But on our cover here, we got a boy who's covered in ice, it seems like. An ice sculpture, a boy, or a boy who's been, like, frozen to death or something. I assume that's the monster of the white world, like, froze him this way or something? I don't know. Or maybe he is the monster of the white world. Which the white world is ice and snow and Arctic and stuff. Okay. Where did my paw and maw go? The monster will get me. Huh? What the fuck? Okay, so another horror one, it seems like. I mean, Gona Guy loves his fucking snowy settings. He loves starting a series with a snowy setting. So, it's 2 a.m. at night. Okay, this kid's got fucking, like, an undercut, side cut thing. That is so... I've never seen anything like that at this time. I mean, on a kid, you know, maybe, but, like, that's just so surprising. But also, I wonder when this was written then. Was this around... I mean, assume, because this book, for all these volumes, came out around this time, relatively. I'm not sure exactly when, but it came out in, we'll say, 70s or ish. But, so, okay, he's, like, very, very country. Very, very country accent. Or at least, you know, I assume. This is not a country accent, but I assume typically when you give someone a pretty strong accent in a manga, most of the time it's because they got like a Kasai accent. So I assume he's got like a Kasai accent. A Kansai? Is it Kasai or Kansai? I don't know, I can't remember right now. But his brother, gone. I don't know, this also might have just been translated by someone who's British, to be fair. Manga translated by British people will never not be funny. It's insanely fucking funny. He got big old shoes. But, okay, phone rings. And then, or it's not that's not the phone ringing, that's still the alarm ringing. Yeah, just turn off the alarm. Come on, Ma. But nobody's here either. Okay, he turns off the alarms now. And yeah, the alarm was set to 2 a.m. Why was it set to 2 a.m.? And their window, is it open? Like, yeah, it seems closed, but it seems like breeze is coming in. Big fucking snowstorm going on, too. Oh, and it just, like, fades into white, even takes away the panel borders. Sick, 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 sick. But now, half an hour has passed. Just rocking in his bed, terrified. I hate the way Gona Guy draws roses. Oh, terrifying. This one's way more terrifying, actually, than Susumu's Big Shock. This one's way more scary. Like, you gotta start slow. That one just, like, it was a little bit too ridiculous out the gate, but again, it's like, scary stories to tell in the dark. This one's like an actual scary story. Anxiety suddenly began to rise in my heart. My brother, my father, and my mother were missing. Alright, so he rushes around the house trying to find them. Can't find anybody. God, I love 60s houses. Or this might be a little more into 70s as well, but fuck, I just love 60s, 70s houses. They just look... It's this perfect, middle ground of, like, not too much excess, but just enough to, like, look good. Whereas, like, modern houses, I feel like, are so fucking, like... They're so stripped down. They're so, like, bare of anything interesting. Oh my god, they even got a fancy modern phone. One of the phones that's like, I don't know if anybody knows, but these phones from like the 60s or 70s that were meant to look all futuristic and modern, that are just kind of like in this like L shape sort of thing, but didn't catch on, obviously, did not catch on, but I love the look of them. Let me see if I can find an image of it. I love the look of them. But here's this is obviously super exaggerated for a show that's doing like parody spy shit and some of that in The Prisoner. But this is a close it's so enormous. But you get the idea. It's this, but a lot more manageable. The size of an actual phone and everything like that. Also, typically, like, corded. I mean, of course, corded. But like, you typically like a corded throughout the entire building as an intercom phone. But I'm pretty sure they just have it as an actual phone. It seems like they got a phone book and stuff like that there too. But yeah. And it seems like they got incense still lit or something. I'm not sure if that's incense, but it's something there. Nobody anywhere. Every room empty. Yeah, 2 in the night and in the middle of a blizzard. Where could they have gone? Like, truly, imagine yourself in this situation as a kid. Fucking terrifying. Fucking terrifying. I mean, just waking up in the middle of the night, and that's like your first thought. It's like, what if everybody's not here? But of course they're there. They're always there. But what if they weren't? It is a horrifying, horrifying thought. Especially, I mean, yeah, it's a horrifying thought at any time, but like as a kid, you know, the loss of your family is just like, you know, death, basically. You're probably not thinking of it like that as a kid, but it really is. When I went to bed at 9, everybody were watching the telly and laughing. This fucking British translator. What kind of lamp is this? I like it though. I mean, this is why I'm obsessed with the 60s and 70s. I love this weird shit. I mean, I miss putting a doily under your TV. Why is that something I miss? Oh, man. But I mean, like, even when I was growing up, we did that shit. But, you know, no one really does it anymore. But now you just got dust all over your fucking countertop. But yeah, something must have happened between 9 and 2 o'clock. But for everybody to go out in the middle of a blizzard? And the alarm was set to 2 o'clock, but they weren't here. Why was the alarm set for 2 o'clock if there was no one to answer or do something at 2 o'clock? Or when it happened at 2 o'clock, did something happen? I'm liking this one a lot more than Susumu. This one's really, actually scary. And then, what is dun, 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 dun? Is this like rapping on a door? Or is this like footsteps? I don't imagine it's footsteps. Or is it like something bashing against the house or something? I don't know. And dun 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 doro doro dun dun doro doro. What's the doro? Drums. Okay, so this is drums. Dun 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 dun. Okay, okay. But yeah, it's a lone house on the hill. Nothing around. So it's coming from inside the house. Well, just these panels with just his head in black, like we're just like, you know, shutting out everything else but the thoughts he's having. It's getting louder and louder and louder. Okay, it's coming from the fucking sound system. Okay. Wait, it's not on. Neither the record nor the radio. Okay, but it's still blasting from there? Oh, I don't know. What the fuck? What the fuck? And yeah, it feels like that sort of like kind of beat is the vibe I'm getting. And what the? Or just what would that kind of be? I guess that's just like on the drums really fast. Something like that. I don't know. Alright. What's outside? Still the storm. Still just the storm. I like his haircut a lot. And from out there, within the storm, is he gonna see himself? No, somebody's coming. A monster. A yeti. A fucking yeti. A Bigfoot's coming. Oh my god. Oh, this is so much scarier. I'm actually a little bit scared. Not like a normal horror manga kind of scared, but like, you know, that sort of like kid scared of just like, oh, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? That kind of horror. Okay, yeah, just a fucking Oni or a fucking demon or the Yeti still maybe, but like looks the most like an Oni. And yeah, still the dun 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 dun. Is that like his heartbeat or something? Or is that just like the war drums of the Oni? Oh, okay, we got 2 versions of it. Cool. I like that they did both. Because, like, you know, to be fair, these sound effects, not as good. Like, they're not, like, as well done as these. I'm always a fan of redrawing the sound effects. Even if it doesn't look as good, I'm always a fan of redrawing the sound effects. But I also respect, you know, being like, mine don't look as good as this. Like, they didn't, you know, ideally, there would have been 2 fonts here, this font and that font. This font looks like this, but then this one should have had a more jagged thing. But, you know, no, and then also this one's actually different as well. But, you know, again, like, I don't know which one, I don't know who translated this. I think it was just, like, anonymous as well. But, yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Just like, I don't expect people to care about fonts and shit like that I do, but still. Right, I lost my train of thought what I was trying to say. I was trying to say, when you have a scan group that's one person, this is already going above and beyond. Like, if you have, like, a whole scan team, then it's like, yeah, you should be matching the fonts and everything like that. If you have one person doing all of it, I mean, scanlation is a job that really, truly requires a team. And if you can do it as one person, then that's, like, insane. It's incredible. And I mean, like, it's not doable, but you have to learn a lot of different skill sets. Like, and I mean, I'm scanlating Congo Bancho, I am the redrawer, I am the letterer, I am not the translator, but I do basically everything else besides the translations. And so, I get it, but like someone who is translating and then also doing all the other jobs is insane. Because translating is like the biggest, thing. It's going to take up the most amount of time and requires the most amount of effort. And like, it is the most also subject to change and subject to like, opinion and style differences and all that sort of stuff. I mean, so is lettering, I guess, but still, not as much as translation. But yeah, so to have a translator that's also doing everything, whenever it's a situation like that, instantly 1,000 times more forgiving. But the monster lunges for him. What do you do? What do you do? It's just bounding at you, the snow crunching beneath its feet. What do you do? I mustn't let it come into the house. But how do you stop it? Oh, okay, you've got fucking, like, metal shutters? God damn, you got a nice-ass house. You got metal shutters. I mean, to be fair, the location of this house probably also necessitates it. Like, if it's high up in the mountains, it's a lone house, where there's a lot of blizzards and storms and stuff like that, you need some actual shutters. Like, I've never lived in a house with shutters, but that's just because I've never lived in a house that would need shutters. Alright, now it's a race. It's a race. Can you lower the shutters before? Nope. The window's already open. Oh my god. He's just standing right there. Crawling in. But your legs won't let you run. Oh, I can't move. Legs won't let you. Pissing yourself. Great panel. Great panel. Where are we going with this? What is this? Slips in the pee. Falls in his own pee. Oh no. Okay, so he bangs his head. I like how this is very horror and comedy at the same time. Scrambles away. Okay. Get a little baseball bat. It's the best he can do. It's the best we got. Why is all this happening? Why is all this happening? I don't understand anything, but I understand that I alone must fight that monster. God, he's having to grow up so quickly. And yeah. Oh my god, it's bending down the door. But no, it doesn't break it down, just slams it open. Okay. Can you do this on your own? Nope. Drops the bat, runs away. Oh my god. But it doesn't seem to actually be attacking us. It just seems to be kind of like scaring us. Oh man. God, his art's really good here. This must be like, in the mid-70s or something. But then it grabs us. But squeak! What is that? Okay, what the fuck? What was this, a Halloween party or something? What are you doing? They're all beating on the drum now. His whole family's here. He's crying. Grand, don't hold your voice. What? Grand, don't hold your voice. Like Grandpa? Was that scary? Yeah. It's just a custom. An old custom of our religion. Okay, that was their grandpa? Oh my god. Namahage is an ancient custom, and nearly 10 years ago, children wouldn't recognize that this Oni was fake. I mean, he didn't recognize it this time. If a child was scared to tears by such a sight, he'd got a year of good health. It was a fun New Year tradition. But about 10 years ago, the kaiju boom happened. So is this in like 1976 then, I would assume? If we're saying 10 years ago the kaiju boom happened? Because I would consider the kaiju boom to be 1966 specifically. But there were real kaiju on TV! So children were not afraid of Namahage anymore. That's because kaiju production was relying on real full-body suits. Wait, what do you mean real full-body suits? What do you mean? There were real kaiju on TV. They were using real full-body suits. What do you mean? If we could create an impressive Namahage, we could become even more scary. We scared you. Didn't you know that we have a secret room behind the bookcase? No! And now it's dawn. Yeah, let's pray to the first sunrise of the new year. What the fuck? What the fuck? My heart was still pounding like an alarm bell, as if it was surprised that I didn't actually die. I was born in a great region, with a family that thought that this was good for my health. I won't live long. In a snow country in Akita Prefecture at Oga Peninsula, the sun was rising on the first day of 1980X. Okay, so I bet, yeah, once again, I feel like this was written in like mid-70s, a little bit in the future, as Guy always does. This is so goofy. Man, this is legitimately creepy and funny, and then he really made it a good ending. I think this is the first time he's ever had a good ending. Congratulations! Oh, this was Android LB. Okay, thank you, Android LB. But what was I saying? You just, yes, congratulations, Guy. Congratulations, you finally managed to write a good fucking ending. Oh my god, they were just fucking with him the entire time. Oh, that was funny as hell. Okay. If you want to read Random Drawl's original version... Oh, okay, so once again, this was like, if somebody did an original version, then Android LB came in here and fixed it up. This time, as Random Draws had done tremendous work of typesetting all the sound effects, I decided to keep them and only revert very certain ones that I felt worked better. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, as always. But yeah, this was another fun one. We got some more one-shots. I was told to read these 3, but I'll probably check the other ones out as well. But, yeah, I'm not sure, because this one also seems to be come out later than where I currently am in Guy's stuff. So, I'm not sure if we'll read the other ones right away or not. I'll try and look up where they each were, and we'll read them in chronological as we can. But I couldn't look up anything for this one, so doesn't really matter. Couldn't find shit as to when this came out. If anybody knows when this came out, let me know. But I'll see you guys for the next one, I guess. This one was very fun. Until the next one, get the fuck out of here.